All right, so let's start out with a little warm up. Kind of circle the wrists. Let's get a little stretch out. Stretch out. Little rotation. Kind of limber up a little bit. You just want to get the blood flowing a little bit. So you're going to take your feet outside of your hips. A little squatting. So you just want to sit your butt back and down. And come up with your squeezing your glutes as you come up. Pushing up through the heels. So if you want to, just maybe add a little bit of reach up if you want. Just kind of starting to wake up. All right, so we're gonna go with a little bit of step back lunging. So you just want to step one leg back, and then aim the knees out towards the ground. Just kind of starting to warm up those legs. So yeah, just step back and then drop down. If you don't want to go that far, this little step works too. All right. So you take your feet out wider. Just take it to one side. So you're going to take your knee out over your toe. Just a little side-to-side action. Don't go too far. Just keep that chest up. Core brace. A little reach. And if you want a little more, you can kind of spiral the arms. Come on up. Take your arms out wide. Give yourself a hug. Just kind of roll those shoulders. Maybe go both. Just kind of getting some mobility into the joints. Get it moving. All right. So we're going to get into a little bit of work. So we're going to do a little bit of a superset kind of thing to start out with, just to kind of warm us up. We're going to start out with a little bit of a run. So you're going to do like an 8 run or walk, or just get those knees up, and then you just do a little jumping jack. So you can always go here or do a full jumping jack. So you're going to do 4 jumping jacks and 8 runs. And it's really about doing it as much as you want to do, as slow or fast as you want to go. I'm going to start the clock, and then we'll just go on with that. So you're going to do like 8 knees. And just do 4 jacks. So you just take 1 foot out, reach out. 8 knees. You want to do a full jumping jack? You can do a full jumping jack. You want to get those knees up a little higher, a little faster? You can do that too. It's really about where you are today. Right? You can go slow or fast. Really just depends on where you are. So you're going to take your feet out wide. You're going to go with a triple pulse down, reaching up. So you come down, 3, 2, 1, and a reach. Come down, 3, 2, 1, reaching up. Send that butt back and down. Keep your chest up. Bracing your core. We're going to simply have a wonderful HIIT time. Breathing. You're going to get low in the squat, like as low as you can get. Make sure those knees check out over your toes. And just add that reach if you want. All right, take a little break. All right, so we're going to do that set again. Remember, it's 8 knees, 4 jumping jacks, and it's really at your own pace. So I'll give you 45 seconds to do that. Ready? Go. Remember, you can go fast. You can go slow. You can add a little jump up if you want. You don't want to go too fast. You can do that. A little step. Just keep moving. Those 8 high knees, and then some jumping jacks. See how many times you can get around the set. All right, take your feet up. Triple pulse down low with a reach up. Triple pulse low with a reach. So you just want to send that butt back and down, and then just reach. So you're pushing up to the heels and reaching. So just loading and releasing it. Reach, we're starting to work those legs a little bit. Kind of getting our heart rate up just a tad. Simply having a good time. Getting the blood flowing. Okay, little shake out. So we're gonna go and do another type of superset. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna do a skater. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna skate from side to side. So you just wanna step on one side and the other. Now you can always just step and tap back, okay? So you ready? Let's go. Little skater. So you're pushing off the side of your foot and driving to the other side. Now you can step and step back if you want. If you're not ready to really go from side to side with the jump, you can always step and tap. It's really up to where you are today. So we're gonna do a standing hammer rotation kind of thing. You're gonna take your feet out wide. You're gonna take your arm up and down. So you're gonna swing your arms up and then come down. So little swing up and around and down. So you just gotta get that swing and down. So you keep changing where you rotate. So you're gonna rotate right side first and then left. So little drive down, up and around. All right, little break. So we're gonna do that set again. You might want to take yourself up a little higher, see if you can get that jump side to side. Or maybe you're not ready to do that, that's cool too. Let's skate. Let's go back to some skating. Side to side, driving off the side of your foot. Get a little lateral move going. Then get ready for that hammer throw again. Feet out wide. We're gonna rotate up and down. Rotate up and down. Now if you need a little more, you can have a little jump. So you can go jump from here. If you want to. If not, just do squat. Right, oh, that's the jump here. Let's do a little rotation through the spine. All right, shaking it out. All right, so this is where we're gonna do a little bit of cardio, but it's also gonna have some resistance. So if you wanna grab some weights, what we're gonna do is we're gonna step to the side and just aim back. So you turn and just aim back. So it's a little turning action and a little bit of work in the deltoids. So you just want to step and turn. So step side, step side. So just aim it back, just as far as you can get those arms to go, kind of like you're surfing. And then kind of spread your wings and fly as well. So now we're kind of into a Tabata. It's a little break. So the next move, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go with one arm and one leg. You're just gonna lift and punch at the same time. Kind of like a little caterpillar. It's a little lift and punch, lift and punch, lift and punch, lift and punch. Kind of a caterpillar. It's what we call a standing caterpillar. So a little lift and punch. Just try to get that knee up. You don't have to jump if you don't want to. You can just punch up and lift that knee up. Just try to get that knee up. A little shake out. So then the next move is a standing stick exercise. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one leg forward as you aim the weight behind you. So you're gonna stick one leg out, move better the knee, and up. Then you can always just tap the leg on the ground if you want. So you just try to find your balance. Aim the weight behind you. Yeah, how far can you get that leg to go? Keep a nice, steady, strong position with that knee that's on the ground. Aim back, shake it out. All right, we're gonna go to that first move again with the surfer burpee. All right, so we're just gonna be here. Ready? Go. A little turn and reach back. All right, little break. Shake it out. We'll go back to the caterpillar. So you're going to start out with the elbows right in front of your shoulders, and you're going to punch it up as you bring the same knee up as well. Ready? Go. Little punch. Little punch up with the knee up. So we got a little Christmas theme going on. Keep us motivated. Get us going to Christmas. Little break. We do that final move with the stick insect standing. Right, you want to make sure your feet are on your hips. And you're just going to aim that leg forward as you reach behind you. Try to keep your core braced. Ready? Go. So just send your leg up as you lean back. You just want to work the best you can. All right. Little shake out. All right, so now we're going to go into a little integrated work with the weights. So now this is a little more weight training than it is cardio. So just kind of transition there. So you're going to have your feet on your hips. What we're going to do is you're going to bend forward into a cobra, come down and do a row. So it's a Cobra and Row combo. Feet under hips, core brace. There you go, tip and back. Bring it back down. Lift those elbows up. You just want to aim behind you. And then squeeze those shoulder blades together as you lift the elbows up. Just aim behind you. And then pull. So just a combo where you're working not just the triceps, you're working a lot of the shoulder muscles up at the top, some deltoids. So then you're going to step your right foot back. We just do a little lunge with a side raise. So your feet are hip width apart, and you just pull the plates up or the weights up into the side. If you don't feel like that, you can just stay right here. If you don't want to move your arms out to the side, it's totally fine. It's really up to you. You can drop the weights whenever you need to. But what you're trying to do is keep the feet hip width apart, trying to get that knee to drop straight down. You find that 90-90 in your knees. That's where we are. All right, switching legs, same move with a lunge and a side raise. So it's nice and controlled. It's really never about how fast you can do it. It's just about taking that time, feeling the muscles working. Now if it's too hard, you can always take it to an elbow bent and you can just pull just like that. You get the same work, just a little less resistance. So if you're here today, that's where we are. Just really up to you. Think about getting that knee down and just a little lift. All right, feet under hips. We're gonna go back to the Cobra with the row. So you got a little Cobra and row. Just trying to hit all of it. Just gonna take some work in. All right, so we got a flight lunge. So you're gonna send one leg back and reset. So you're just gonna lift that leg up and back. So if you just wanna keep the weights out of front, from the front, just lift that leg up, keep moving. Excuse me. Yep. See a lot of good work right there, yeah. So just lift that leg. You want to add a little squat, reset yourself, and then just lift that leg up. Yeah. Good job, team. Good job, ladies. All right. Shake it out. So now we're going to get into some work in the arms. We're going to do biceps and triceps. So we're going to start out with a curl combo. You're going to go with single arm, both arms, okay? So start out with your feet under your hips, waist to the side. There we go. Curl one side, curl the other, both together. Now if you just want to do single arm the whole time, totally fine. So what you're trying to do is get that bottle up to your shoulder and down. Getting that rotation in, so you're getting a little more work in it. So you're going to take it to the mid-range and you go a little bit above, a little bit below. We're just pulsing right here. Right there. Right in the middle. Little time under tension test. Is where we are. So then you're going to take the elbows over the shoulders. You're going to aim the plates or weights behind you. And try to keep those elbows out in front. Kind of like you're holding your head up with your elbows. And then you're just aiming the water bottles to the back of your neck and up. the back side now. Then we're gonna go back into that curl combo. So let's hit it. Single arm, double arm. Single, single, double. Get that rotation in. Keep working it. Bracing your core, stay nice and strong in your foundation. So you can just get those arms to work like levers. Elbows bent, 90 degrees. A little bit above, a little bit below that mid-range. Just kind of challenge yourself. See where you are today. See if you can go just a little lower. So you take the elbows back up. And back. And up. Tricep extensions. So if at any time you want to go single arm, that is always okay. You can always just do one arm at a time. Just depends on how you're feeling today, where you are. And that's just how we do it. Almost there. All right, so we give you a little break. Now we're gonna go into the shoulders. So you've got a side raise. So you can either be here, standing, or you can bend over, kind of get a little lower in the back, in the shoulders. Just depends on where you want to be. So you can either be bent over or standing, feet under hips, and do a little bit of the side raise. So bend over, just kind of lift those legs up. Right, go squeeze between the shoulder blades. Yeah, nice and controlled. Try to stay strong. If that starts to hurt your back, you can always just stand up, out to the side. Or you can even bend the elbows and do that. Works the same. You're just changing how much resistance you got on it. So then you're gonna come up and you're just doing a little front raise. So you just want the weights to come out in front and down. Now if you just wanna go single arm, that's acceptable. Try to get your bottoms to follow each other. So they go at the same speed. They're staying together. Almost like you got them attached. All right? Or you can just do single. And single works too. Elbows under shoulders, you're just gonna punch up. Just like we did before, except this time, we're just doing one arm at a time. Elbows, shoulder height, little punch up, and back down. You just punch it and hold up. So then we go back to the side raise, so you need to bend over. Kind of crunch those shoulders together. You've got a Christmas chestnut between your shoulders. You're trying to, you're a little nutcracker yourself. The shoulder blades become the nutcracker that just kind of crunches in between. And that's where we are. All right, come on up. We go to the front raise again. Remember, it can be single arm or double. So you guys taking the challenge with the double? Fantastic, fantastic. What do you think about resisting on the way down? Nice and controlled on the way down, right? You're gonna feel those muscles starting to react. Elbows, shoulder height, punch it. Finish it out here. Get that punch up. It's like your elbows are right on a ledge, and they don't want to go below your shoulders. Just stay right there. Looking good, looking good. All right, a little break. So we're gonna do some core work. We're gonna do core work standing. So it makes it so much more fun. It makes it a little easier because then we don't have to get on the ground and we don't have to find our ways back up. So you just need one water bottle. So just grab one of your bottles this time. You're gonna hold on to it. You're gonna take your feet out wide. You're gonna do something like we did before. Bend the knees. You're gonna go around and down.
Sorry, Dr. Shanna, can you unmute?
Yeah. We good? Take it up and around and down. Take it up and around and down. So you just want to take it up, around your head, and back down. Try not to swing your body though, right? Keeping the knees bent and just take it around and down. We just add a little wood chop out to the side and down. So you're gonna come up and around, side, wood chop it up, diagonal, and down. So you want the elbows to come out to the side, just like we did before, with those triceps, right? Get those elbows real close to your face. Just a little rotation through. All right, so now you're gonna take the bottle right to the side, you're gonna rotate, and then we go with the figure eight. Twice. So you go with the rotation, 1, 2, 3, 4, and figure eight. 1, 2. So the rotation through. Little figure eight. So it's kind of like a really long figure eight, so it's almost like an infinity sign. Elbows out wide, just kind of rotate through. Let's take that wood chop again. So you rotate around and up. Take it up and around and up across. So this way you're just working that stabilizer. Try not to swing yourself too much. Try to keep it under control. Try not to hurt yourself. All right, so now we're gonna put the weights down. We'll just take a little bit of a stretch. You're gonna take one arm across, drop in the shoulder, then breathe. Take your elbow up and behind, just kind of stretch it out there. Should always stretch after you've done some workout. So just kind of keep those muscles nice and not tight. Never try to stretch when you're not warmed up. That's not gonna be good. You're gonna end up pulling some muscles and that would hurt. You take an elbow up and over. So then you're gonna come down. So you can bring your hands to your knees. Or you can come down lower. If you can reach for the ground, that's fine. Or you can stay right here. You're just going to take 1 foot forward. Kind of stretching here. And you're pushing the back heel down. A little stretch down the legs. We go the other way. A little stretch. Right, you're just pushing that leg back. Stretching it out. So try to find your balance and grab one leg if you can. Maybe grab onto something, maybe hold on to your ear. Sometimes that works a little bit. Take that leg behind you and you're gonna reach up and over with the same arm. Yeah, reach, reach, reach. All right, on one, other leg, you're just gonna pull it up. Find your balance. If you're holding on to something, that also works. Leg behind, Reach up and over. So you're just gonna take your hands out wide, wiggle your fingers. A little rotation. And give yourselves a hand. Good job, ladies. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shanna.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah.
Very
Thank you,
good.
teacher.
Shanna,
Awesome.
can I ask you a question, Shanna?
Sure.
For the bicep and the tricep exercise,
Yeah.
how many times a week we can do it? Like get the best result.
So I would say like to start out, do it like twice a week, and then you can move up to like 2 to 3 or 4.
Each time, how many minutes or how many hours?
So if you're doing like exercises, like so what we did this time, we did it in terms of time. So you can do like 3 sets. What I would say is like at least 3 sets. So you could either do 3 sets of starting with like 8 repetitions or so, or you can do 3 sets of like 30 seconds. So you can go slow or fast. And I mean, it's really about like whether or not, because I mean, with a lightweight, I would say like just doing the 30 seconds would be good. And then it's more about repetitions than it is about weight. So yeah, just, and then you can maybe go up to like a longer time, like 45 seconds of doing one exercise. It's really about where you are and like whether or not you want to challenge yourself or